Hi Victor, thanks for coming today. I know we have this assessment for you, and so it's called the KELS assessment. And so we're going to go over some life independency skills, so like self-care, doing bills, mobility, stuff like that. Now as I go through this process, I'm going to be reading some of the prompts, and it's very specific, so because it's a standardized assessment. And so when I read these prompts, I may sound a little robotic, but it's just the way the assessment is. And then also on the side, I'll also be taking some notes as you're doing all of the tasks that I ask you to do. And if you have any questions, just let me know, and I'll start now. So I will be giving you an evaluation of living skills. The reason I am giving you this evaluation is to help determine your specific strengths. It will take approximately 30 to 45 minutes. I may be taking notes as the evaluation progresses. If you have any questions, feel free to stop me at any time. At the end of the evaluation, or at another designated time, I will go over the results with you. Are you ready to begin?
Yeah.
Okay. So, first, do this. Okay. All right, so now you're gonna look at this form, and you're going to fill out the bottom of it, and then we're gonna go over some of the questions that you answered. All right, so you complete the form. So now we're just going to go over some of the questions and kind of reiterate and go through them. So the first one you answered, so how often do you bathe or take a shower?
Once a day, every day.
Okay. And then how often do you wash your face?
Once a day.
Okay. How often do you wash your hair?
Once a day.
How often do you comb or brush your hair?
Never.
Okay. And then how often do you brush your teeth or dentures?
Twice a day.
Twice a day. Okay. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to move on to safety and health. So I'm going to show you 4 pictures. There may be a dangerous situation in them, or there may not be anything dangerous at all. Look carefully at each of them, and in each picture you must decide if there is anything dangerous. So first, do you see anything dangerous in this picture?
There's too many things plugged into the outlet. And then she's blow drying her hair.
Okay, and so what's dangerous about her blow drying her hair?
Well, it's just, a fire hazard, especially if all the things plugged in.
Okay.
She has a TV running and everything.
Yeah. Alright, so move on to the second picture. There we go. Sorry.
It looks like there's some over-the-counter medicine or maybe prescription, and there's also candy, and there's a little child next to it.
Okay. So, what is dangerous about the medication?
The medication next to the candy, especially if the girl can get mixed up and then she can accidentally partake in it.
Okay. Next picture.
There's a gray cord over the gray carpet, and that's a tripping hazard.
Okay. And so and so what? So what's dangerous about the cord is the tripping hazard.
Mm-hmm. And you can't really see it that well.
Okay. And then finally, we have this picture.
Maybe reaching over a hot stove top isn't the best.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, especially if that water's going to be boiling.
Right. So
Steam.
So what's dangerous about the hand being over the hot stove?
Well, it could result in a burn if you misplace an action.
Okay. Okay, so moving on with health and safety, or safety and health. What would you do for yourself if you got sick with a cold?
How bad is the cold?
Just an average general kind of cold that you would maybe get around this time of year.
I would start taking more vitamins, stay more hydrated, and take a few naps throughout the day.
Okay, and okay, so how would you get help? Just yourself, I suppose. It's just a miracle of the situation.
Yeah, a simple cold I can handle by myself.
Okay. And then, what would you do if you burned yourself and the wound became infected?
Well, if the infection is small, like if it's a small burn wound, then I have antibiotics that I can put on with bandages.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's really bad, then I could go to the school health system or the doctors.
Okay. Okay. And then, what would you do if you suddenly started having severe chest pains and shortness of breath?
That's probably to the doctors.
To the doctor?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what is the telephone number that you would use? Actually, sorry, scratch that. If your house caught on fire, what telephone number would you call for help?
911.
Okay. That's what I was. Okay. Okay. Just into this real quick. Okay, so we move on to the last section of safety and health. So if you needed to see a doctor, where would you go?
Well, if back at home, then I'll just go to my local doctor that's about 10 minutes away. But for here, I would have to call my mom to look for a doctor.
Okay, so at home, where is the doctor's office or clinic located? Do you know?
It's in the next town over, which is about 10 minutes away from my house.
Okay. And kind of the same thing, so if you needed dental care, where would you go?
That's in another town. That's 30 minutes from my house, Centerville Dentistry.
Okay, so that's where it's located. Okay, so we got that. So did you name the doctor's office or clinic, or is it just like a name?
Tank Community Health.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Doing great. And so now we're gonna move on to money management. So I'm going to give you $5, and you are going to buy this toothbrush from me. The toothbrush costs $4.58, including tax. You give me $5, and I give you the toothbrush and this amount of change. What would be, so first, is this the right amount of change?
This is 37 cents.
Mm-hmm.
How much was the toothbrush again?
So the toothbrush costs $4.58.
58 cents. So,
Including tax.
you owe me 42 cents. So this is not the right amount of change.
Okay. All right. So that is done with that. Take that, and then we'll do the next one, which is very similar. So now you are going to purchase this deck of cards from me. The deck of cards costs $3.38, including tax. This is the money you have to purchase the deck. So, do you have enough money?
That's $3.38.
Yes.
No, I do not have enough money. I severely do not have enough money.
Oh, hold on. Wait. My bad. I meant to also give you this.
Okay, $3.
Yes.
And yes, I do have enough money.
Okay, do you have any extra money or just the right amount?
I think I got extra.
How much extra do you have?
If it was 38 cents, I got 42 cents. So I got 4 extra cents.
Okay. Cool. All right, so now we're going to move on to the next section. Thank you. Okay, so how do you pay your bills?
I don't got bills.
Don't have bills?
No.
Excuse me. So the next question would be, what is the amount? So what is the amount due on this bill?
$124.31.
Okay. And when is this bill due?
One second.
pretend check and the envelope to pay for this bill.
Should I just fold this and put it in?
You don't have to.
Done.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Moving right along. What is your source of income?
Like my job.
Mm-hmm.
I work at a nursery when I'm home,
Mm-hmm.
a tree nursery.
Okay. Do you have any other sources of income?
I'm a tutor.
Okay. And so, where do you get your money?
How do I get my money?
Yes.
By check.
Okay.
When I work at the nursery, I get a check on Fridays once a week.
Okay. So do you plan on returning to work there at both of these places? Okay. So when do you plan on returning to work?
I plan on returning for winter break.
Okay. So, how do you get from one place to another in E-Town? That's where we are now.
Just on the college or outside of the college?
Just how do you get from one place to another in E-Town in general?
Oh, okay. Well, for the campus, I can just walk around, but for town, I can walk, but if it's too far, then I ask for a ride because my car is not on campus.
Okay. Okay. And then, when was the last time you asked someone for a ride?
I have a tournament coming up November 5th, and so 2 weeks ago, I asked one of my buddies since he's going to the tournament, if he could also give me a ride that day.
Okay.
Oh, and I guess today, because I asked my girlfriend to take me to the chiropractor tomorrow.
Oh, that counts.
Yeah. I forgot about that one.
Yeah. Okay. That works. Cool. Okay, then. So, is public transportation, such as buses, subways, or light rail, available where you live?
I don't think so. Maybe buses, kind of near Giant. I don't think I've ever seen a bus in E-Town though.
Okay. So, so no items like so buses, subways, so no buses, subways, or light rails around where you live?
I don't think so.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. So, so here is the telephone number for the flagship cinemas in Palmyra, PA. So, call the number and tell me the time the first movie or the last movie will be shown today. And then if the telephone has a speaker option, please use it.
Like put the phone on speaker
Yes.
when it's on voicemail. Okay. Or not voicemail, but on me. I hope I typed that in right. I want someone hearing the answer.
I hope so too.
Oh, hello. When's the last movie time that we'll be showing today?
I believe it is Halloween at 9:55. If you give me a moment, I can check it out.
Yeah, that would be great. Thank you.
We have it at 9:55 for Don't Worry Darling and 9:55 for Halloween.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yep, have a nice night.
You too.
All right, that went well.
I thought it was going to be an automated voice message. I think someone said hello, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, it's good time. All right, so now we're moving on to employment and leisure. So, have you ever worked in the past?
Yeah.
Okay. Just questions that I gotta ask. And do you plan on working in the future?
Heck yeah.
So, when was your last job?
Well, I just worked this past summer at the nursery. That was the last time I worked.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what kind of job was it?
So the nursery involves a lot of physical labor and driving heavy machinery.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So what kind of job will you look for in the future?
I'm not too sure right now. Right now the plan is going to graduate school, and then I'll see from there. Maybe be a teacher, do research or something like that.
Okay, so not really sure yet.
Yeah.
Okay. And then how will you find a job?
Probably go to LinkedIn and like talk to my advisors and see what they have to say.
Mm-hmm.
You know, apply, do internships to get to know people.
Okay. So, okay, I think that covers this section. 1 second. All right, we're almost there. We're on the last section. So, what do you do in your leisure or free time?
Yeah, I like to relax, which is like just watching videos on YouTube, hang out with friends. When I'm at home and like there's an opportunity, I like to go mountain biking with my friends.
Sounds nice.
And I'm arm wrestler, so always practicing and training is always fun for me.
Nice. So, when was the last time you mountain biked?
That would probably be a few days before the semester started.
Okay. And then, when was the last time you did arm wrestling?
My last practice was probably 2 weeks ago,
Mm-hmm.
but I've been training since then for it, but just haven't been gone to practice yet.
Okay. And then, when was the last time you hung out with friends?
Like 30 minutes ago.
Okay. And then, when was the last time you watched YouTube and relaxed? So, one.
Maybe 2 days ago or yesterday. Actually, probably 2 days ago. Yeah.
Okay. And then I think we're just So I'm going to go through the last parts of this assessment, and I'm going to just kind of talk you through it and kind of review kind of what we've done. Sorry. So, so it seems like you're independent in a lot of your activities, such as like reading and writing. You know, you're able to comprehend and follow most of the directions. I know that looking at the build there, it was some of the font was kind of small, so I can understand kind of trying, you know, it being hard to see and everything. So that can be one explanation. But in general, you were pretty typical for this kind of a assessment and did all the tasks pretty much independently. You know, memory orientation, but I'm going to put you down here as like you appear to have adequate knowledge and basic skills to live alone, from what I can tell. And in future sessions, we can discuss this and maybe look more into these like at-home tasks through some assessments like the Barthel Index assessment and other kinds of assessments. But overall, it seems like you're doing really well in like self-care, safety and health, money management, community mobility and telephone, like all these things that we've gone through. It seems like you have a really good grasp on that, and you're going through your tasks and habits, and every day you have good. Seems like you have a solid routine and foundation. So I think this assessment has gone really well, and it's been nice working with you.
Oh, thank you.
No problem.
Buttering me up.